On the daily time frame, Bitcoin did actually close below the 786, and this is why we've actually seen a dump down to the 618 at first overnight. And now, yes, we are currently rejecting it because this is support, as we've seen to the left. We held the golden pocket and rejected it. Beautiful. Now we're trying to get this continuation up. Once we are seeing daily candle closes above the 786 and the 1 fib level, it's onwards and upwards to 24 to 25k, which is what we've been saying over on the channel the last few days. Now I'm going to bring your attention to a different chart over here for Bitcoin. I'm going to zoom out quite a bit. I've got a lot of levels already drawn. So what I've done is I've basically just measured from the COVID capitulation until our very top over here. And it's saying that we've already bounced off the golden pocket. So potentially this could be the bottom and we're rising up to higher prices. What I would say is that there's a certain key level we need to take out for continuation of a bull market. So I'm going to be measuring from the high to the low. We've got about a golden pocket between 32 and 38,000, 32 to 40,000. So once we're essentially reclaiming this red box over here, reclaiming 30k, then we pretty much got our, and holding it as support, we've pretty much got our bull market. Now, what I'm going to do is go over to the weekly time frame now for you guys and quickly go over how we called the bear market. So a lot of people were waiting for this low to be lost, but I was already giving signals earlier than that. I was waiting for this specific higher low to be lost, and I was telling everyone back then, as soon as this higher low is lost with a weekly candle close below it, I'm out of the market. And this is where I gave everyone, including you guys, free on the channel. First, of course, my students, and then basically the next day, the morning after, because obviously weekly candle closes at night, morning after. I said, guys, I've sold half my cryptos because we lost this higher low. We now no longer have a bullish structure and we should minimal come down to here. I was already giving a 17k target when we formed this double bottom over here. I was giving a 17k target because I realized move for move it was copying the COVID dump. Shoulder, head, shoulder, double bottom, push above the EMAs, dump. Shoulder, head, shoulder, double bottom, push above the EMAs, dump. And we got 17.5k as our target. How? We just measured from there to there and we put it there and it said this is the bottom. Then we had our FTX capitulation. It went lower, but we've now reclaimed that low and that's beautiful. All we now need to do is take out that high. Now this high is so important because it was the same as this higher low. If we lose this, as in close below it, that's no longer keeping higher highs and higher lows. So the same basically down here, this is our lower high. If we close above this lower high, then we've got a higher high, and that is not downtrend structure. So if we break above that, that's bullish structure. So technically, wouldn't crypto and Bitcoin go into a bull market technically on the weekly time frame, going up for some weeks and months once we take this out? That is my belief. We are waiting to see if 27 to 30k will act as resistance. But when I look in the past, we lost this zone and we actually never ran into it as resistance. We just swiftly reclaimed it and onwards and upwards back to this high. So that for me could be about 50k. Could we be on the verge of starting a 100% move up to 48 to 50,000 from 24, 25k. Let's see if that's going to be the case, but that is what's also the fib levels are telling me. If I'm holding the 0.5, I should head to 382. But that should be resistance, right? Where we've actually just pushed through it. So we just need to finally get above 25 and 25.5k, which is that 55. Form this moving average repel, EMA repel, which is where we create this slingshot motion up. So the only way to invalidate the bearish cross from happening is if we do that EMA repel. So we actually need to see price going above it, not rejecting it. We need to see price going above it. That's how we invalidate the bearish cross, and that is how we get the EMA repel. You can see there's a wick over here. So going forward, I need to see us staying above 21,900. It's also that right shoulder over here of that old head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame, on the lower time frame. Shoulder, head, shoulder, double bottom, and then dump. But essentially, we're now just trying to break above this to head back to the 236. I'm going to show you something pretty interesting. So I don't know if this chart has all the data, but I'm just going to go from there to there. You can see the 236 is lining up here, and we bottomed out at the 382. So similar thing, bottomed out at the 0.5. We're trying to reclaim the 236. Where's the 236? The low of this range. Same area, 236, low of that range. So surely if we're pushing through the 382, we should go to the 236. And as you see, we actually pushed through the 236. Will it be the same case over here? So where was the 236 on the bottom? 236 around the bottom, around the bottom. Then you can see from the bottom, if I measure from the top to the bottom, we've got a halfway point. So equally, whether I measure it from there to there, you can see your halfway point is lining up with that red line, 48,000. So everything's telling me, might not be telling you, but it is telling me 48 to 50k. It might not be the same for you, but this is what I'm seeing, and my reasoning is equally the same as this. This was our higher low. Don't care if you didn't believe me back then. That's where I said I'm getting out, because I'm pretty certain we're going down to here. Equally the same thing. If we're losing this, we're definitely coming back to a minimal over here. So we're just trying to start this journey towards 30,000 by closing above these moving averages. However, again, we need to form the EMA repair. We need to stop the bearish cross, and by doing so, we need to get above it. And so if we don't get above it and we lose 21.9k and we lose 20k, we can actually continue back down to 16, 11.6. We're not totally out the woods yet. That's why we need to break above these moving averages, stop them from forming that bearish cross to continue higher. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want to take action on the course or the mentorship, I have a new Twitter. It's linked down under, and I do have discounts for this week only. £100 course, 500 for the 10 hours worth of mentorship sessions. You get the course included in that, and you get the crypto chat included. Just private message me over on my Twitter, LouisVibes_. The link is down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next update for Bitcoin. But yeah, we could be on the verge of a bull market.